is the Hot Zone. Engaging with the news in a whole new way, international war correspondent Chuck Holton brings insight into areas of crisis and lets you help those affected.
Armenia is still technically under a mask mandate, although you can see here on the street, in actual practice, very few people are wearing masks. Everything here is wide open. And the interesting thing about that is their numbers, COVID-wise, are about the same or better than many countries that have had much stricter rules in place. The question about that is why? This is the Geghardt Monastery, and I'm generally against littering, but I have to show you this because in this case, I think it's kind of amusing, if not appropriate. It's the screw your mask mandate tree right there behind me, all over this trail. People are hanging their masks up and saying, not doing that anymore. Okay. I think what I like most about this whole mask situation here in Armenia, and the fact that basically nobody's wearing them, is just that it proves that a culture can get back to normal and you can just live your life. And are there people that are still getting COVID? Yes, there are people that are getting malaria. There are people that are getting the flu. There are people that are getting all sorts of sicknesses. And we shouldn't be forced to completely change our culture and our lives in order to, unless it's Ebola or something that's going to kill everybody. And people here are proving that it can be done. I like that. Hey, how much? How much? How much? $1 dirham? Okay, thank you. This is what they call social distancing. Describe to me what it has been like over the last year with the COVID crisis here in Armenia.
Say that I'm from the United States, and I'm really, really glad that I'm in Armenia, specifically during COVID time, for at least two reasons. One, they opened up the country for business almost right away. So we had a shutdown for about 2 months, and the government said that's enough. People are losing their jobs. They're not able to feed their families, and our economy's tanking. We need to get back to business. And so we've basically been free almost the entire time of COVID to shop, do the work, and that's been really good for us. I feel in the States it's a very different subject, or Australia or Canada, things like that. So,
right. What was the second thing?
Oh, yeah. So, and because we don't have to wear masks. It's really nice that and people aren't dying in these mass numbers. We haven't been wearing masks for months and months, and really the numbers have not gone up significantly. They've actually stayed stable or gone down.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So you haven't been back to the States?
No, I haven't been to the States in quite some time, a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the general attitude that people have toward the government telling them to do this or do that when it comes to COVID or whatever? Like culturally.
Right. Well, people here, they kind of do what they want. And so there actually might be a mask mandate, but you wouldn't know it. So people are, they're like, I have to work. I have got things to do, and I can't have this mask on my face all day. I need to breathe. I need to, do my job. So people just don't do it. And really, there's other more important things that the government needs to deal with than trying to make sure everybody has a mask on.
And like you said, the numbers have not been super high.
Oh, no, not at all.
What's the push for as far as vaccines goes here?
So they're offering vaccines right now, and they're free, from what I've heard and understand. And there's not been a huge push. And in fact, most people talk about it, and everybody I talk to says they don't actually want the vaccine. And they have Sputnik and the French one. I forgot what the name was, but there's two that they offer that I know of. But it's not really being forced upon anybody.
The Hot Zone is produced by Amy Holton and Livefire Media.
Copyright 2021.